Good afternoon, folks. So here's Tommy and MJ. They just received some stuff. So how you been, MJ and Tommy?
We've been doing better.
We're doing better.
Okay.
Ever since we left Harmon, we've been out of the drama and everything's been working in our favor.
Oh, okay, good. That's good to hear. And you got some stuff there.
Thank you, Bears Boss. We appreciate everything you're doing.
So how you guys been lately?
Well, we've been hanging in there after what had recently happened.
Okay, so yeah, I know you guys had a setback, but you guys are working on it, and I know you guys will get there. And I see Paris dropped a lot of stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of new stuff too. A lot of new shoes and a lot of neat stuff. Well, anyways, whatever doesn't fit you guys, we're gonna sell at the flea market, okay, to help you guys get some more money so you guys can get a ticket. And if you guys need a place to stay, if your work welcome is worn out or whatever, we have another place for you set up, okay? So you guys don't worry about it, all right? Okay, you guys be safe and be good.
Bye.
Purchase yesterday.
Good afternoon, Planet Guam. First of all, I would like to thank Paris Bloss for your donation. You should have seen the look on MJ's face when she went through the bag. She reminded me of like a little kid during Christmas. So thank you for that. She's gonna make very good use of it, and whatever doesn't fit, we're gonna go to the flea market and sell it. Now, I just want to keep you guys updated on the situation. For now, they're doing good. They're relieved because they don't have to watch their backs, or they don't have to worry about people burning their house or assaulting them. You know, since they've been at Camp Norte, they've been assaulted at least 3 times. The police has been out there like 3 times. You know, that's not their environment. They don't belong in that area. They stick out because they're different. First of all, they're drug free, and second of all, now they got a job, so they really don't fit in. As for Jesselyn, she's not mad that her brother Julian and Tommy and MJ are all off the street and doing better. She's not mad about that. What she's mad about is that she feels abandoned, like her family left her. She's the only one that is left at Camp Norte. There's others there, but those people, there's some that's just like that one guy, man. He just put a bunch of negative vibes into that camp. And you know what? I'm surprised that the police ain't doing nothing, because I just saw him not too long ago. I was talking with Luke, and he pulled in with this skateboard like he was gonna talk to us, but he saw me giving him dirty looks, and I said a cuss word to him, and he just kept going. Anyways, we have people like that in there that's negative. And for the most part, most people at Camp Norte are decent people. I'm gonna talk to Jesselyn, and I'm gonna ask her if she wants to move to Camp Central. But I'm not sure about Kyle. According to the stories from Jesselyn, from Tommy, and from MJ, Kyle forces her on the street to panhandle. Whatever I hear on the street, I've learned to take it with a grain of salt, because a lot of times I find out later it's not true. And from what I witnessed, from what I seen, I've never seen Kyle force her to do anything. However, I'm not there 24 hours, so I don't know. They are, and that's according to them, what they tell me. So yes, I'm gonna try to move her to Camp Central. but she has to come alone because these guys will not put up with Kyle forcing her on the street. They're gonna do something about it. I already know. I can see it. So anyways, I just wanted to keep you guys updated on that. On this side is Hagatna, on that side is Tumani. So we are in Hagatna. And I'm out here because I reached out to a friend, a good friend, in regards to Tommy and MJ's situation. I reached out to him and asked him if he can put them up for a little bit. I'll give them a secure, safe place to pitch their tent for the time being. And he said yes. So I'm out here to see him. But anyways, I can't give you the exact location. It could be somewhere down there. It could be up here. It could be here or there. I'm just not going to give you the exact location. But the place is safe. And it is secure. So what I'm trying to say is that arsonist, he preys on the weak. Those who don't want trouble. The vulnerable. The non-troublemakers. And once he sees that, he'll jump on you. But he tried that over here, oh, they're gonna jump on him. That's a big difference. So I want to walk down this beach up and down and let you see the beauty of Guam. And then we will head to Rob's place. I remember when I first met Rob, you know, he had his own place, he had a job, he had his car and everything, and even though he had all that, he would spend like 90% of his time at the beach. Instead of going home to sleep, he would just crash out at the beach. And that was Rob. So one day he told me, he said, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I enjoy. I'm just gonna live the beach life. And so that's a brief history about Rob. So right now he lives off the land. So he goes fishing. He makes ends meet. He sells his fish. He sells what he can. He goes in and he hustles. I don't know everything. I mean, he's not gonna tell me everything he does. But this is his life right here. This is what he does. He lives on the beach. He lives off the beach. And one thing I do really respect about Rob is Rob doesn't have much, but he helps whoever needs help whenever he can. That is Rob for you. He opens his heart to others. And that's why when I talked to him, I already knew that he would readily say yes. I told him that I got two friends, Tommy and MJ, and they're in a situation right now, and if you can help just put them up for temporary, just somewhere where they can pitch their tent that's safe. And he said sure, he will help them. He will let them know where they can pitch their tent, and if they need help or anything, Rob is right next door or right next to them, and so he'll come and assist them on whatever they need. Me, I'll just pitch my tent right here if anything. But then you never know, you might have people like that arsonist come around and burn your place or rob your place. So it's always good to be around others too, so you can both watch out for each other. You know, the animal kingdom, I'm not saying they're animals or nothing, but it's what do you call it, survival in numbers or something like that. And so that's what I think it is. They watch out for each other. If they see somebody they don't know or that's not supposed to be there, they question them. Like, yeah, who you looking for? What you doing here? You know, who you come here to see? They're gonna question them like that. So it's always good to be in numbers when you're homeless. Being solo is hard. Living with you and just a partner is hard, because one of you always have to keep an eye on your property, on your tent or your shack or whatever. Oh, look, we got the kayakers. Look at that. This is a really good way to burn energy right here. Yeah, you can really burn some calories doing that. Buenas. How do you join a group like this? Do you?
Come down to the beach.
Oh yeah.
We're on the Norte.
Okay. Do you need to fill out a registration or anything like that?
What do you mean?
Like, do you need to fill out a form or?
Well, we're part of the Outrigger Guam Canoe Club.
Oh, Outrigger Guam. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you, my number is 787-8808.
787
8808.
8808. You hear that, folks? So
Yeah.
if you
Joe-
want to,
My name is Joe Santos.
Joe Santos. Okay.
Or from where the I think you do.
Okay. So they call you up, and from there you show them how to how to go about joining a group.
Yeah,
like
we
this?
have all the equipment and everything. Just have to show up. Normally it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Is there like a monthly fee or anything like that?
Well, no, there's if you're gonna join, it's $97
Okay.
per year.
Oh, that's good. $97 a year. So if you guys want to join this paddling club, right there, call him up, call Joe up, and he will lead you through it all. It's only $97 per year. I mean, annually. That's quite a deal right there. So check it out. Stay in shape, and we'll continue walking down this beach. The reef is way out there. One thing about Guam, we have this reef, right, that it keeps all the rough waves and all the strong currents and the sharks. It keeps them out. So this whole beach right here is pretty much calm and safe.
Purchased yesterday.
So folks, this is Seth and he's with Veronica. He's a calvo, and to see a calvo out here throwing a net at the Laza in 2025 is very rare, because they're usually in their mansions and stuff like that. But here he's gonna show us how it's done, and he's also teaching Veronica how to throw a net.
Yeah.
So did she throw good?
No, it's her first time.
Oh, it's her first time. Okay.
Takes a while.
Okay, so here it is. He's gonna show us an example of how it's done. This is how we Chamorros do it in Guam, the old school way. Just like that, folks. And what happens is this net spreads out and it catches the fish that's there. But according to Steph, there's not too many fish out today, right?
Yeah, I've only been here like 40 minutes. So
Oh, 40 minutes, and it takes like all day, right, to do this?
yeah, it depends on your luck. If they're running, then sometimes you're here for 10 minutes and out, but you gotta come at the good time. I'm just trying like on a wind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so this is how he pulls it up too, so it doesn't get tangled up and stuff. You know, this is the first time I've seen a chain. I usually see leads.
Yeah.
And that's how he winds it up, folks, right there. Thank you, Seth.
No worries, sir.
It was
Yeah.
nice seeing you out here,
No problem.
keeping up the tradition.
Yeah.
Okay, God
All right,
bless.
all right,
Bye-bye.
take care.
When I do go to, when I do talk to Robert, and you do recognize the spot, please do not give out the location. Don't leave it in the comment, because if you do, I'm gonna take it off. Like, you'd be like, hey, I know where that's at, you know, that's behind so and so. I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna take it off, because it is private property, and we have to respect the owner. I mean, the owner was like really cool. He could chase them out anytime he wants, but he doesn't. So we have to respect that much at least. So just to get your bearings, the paseo is right here. They got a few homeless people that I've seen in the past. I'm not sure about right now, that would set up their tarp and set up their little camp. But it doesn't get too big, because I believe the park police comes around and they break it up. Because that place right there is for everybody, including the tourists and the locals. And we really don't want the place to look too bad or unsafe. But look at this spot right here too. This would be a good spot to pitch my tent. But only for maybe a day or two. I wouldn't go more than that, especially if you're homeless, because the next day your tent might be gone. You need numbers so you all can watch the place. It's hard just living alone, unless you're like way out in the jungle where nobody knows where you're at. And one thing about the homeless, the reason they don't live like deep in the jungle is because they want to be near an outlet to charge their phone. They want to be near a business to use their Wi-Fi. They want to be near a place to charge their batteries and their power bank so they can have light. And yes, they want to be near a commercial area that has a lot of traffic so they can panhandle. Yeah, I'm gonna say it right out, for those that do panhandle. But for those that live off the beach, all they really want is an outlet just to charge their batteries, charge their phone.
Purchase yesterday.
So here it is, folks. This is the Hagatna River. This very river right here is on our Guam seal. So the river that you see on the Guam flag, this is it right here. And it faces towards this direction. And there's Two Lovers Point right there. So you can see this landscape on our flag. And the coconut is long gone, of course. But this used to be a robust, thriving river. Our ancestors used to wash on this very river right here. However, after World War II, with the major construction going on, the river pretty much petered out to what it is today. It's not as flowing as it once was. My family, after World War II, they moved to Derrido. But at one point, they were living here. My dad and his parents, my grandparents. And he would tell me the stories about how they would wash their clothes right on this very river. Then after the war, they had to relocate and they moved to Derrido. And that's how Derrido became my village. But originally, if we go even further back than that, my family is originally from Santa Rita, the Didascos, because my grandpa was a Didasco. Oi! Buenas! Oi! Buenas! That would be their bedroom. And it looks like this will be their kitchen. Right there. And then their dining table. Go fish. You know, scale it, fry it, barbecue it, and have dinner right here and have a seat. Right here's all the utensils you need. Pots, pans, everything. Just give you guys a little peek into a little camp, a little homeless camp on Guam. This looks like it would be the living room. Just needs to be straightened out. I don't see why they don't straighten out. They don't have anything else to do. Not like they have a job or anything like that. Every day, just do little at a time. So folks, this is Chi right here, and this is what he's having for lunch right here. Eggs, fried eggs. And what is that?
That's
Chicken?
hamburger.
Oh
It's a
my god, that
hamburger.
looks good. That looks good with rice and gravy, folks. And coffee. That's coffee?
No.
Oh, that's gravy. But he can't eat good right now because he had his jaw broken because he was overworking and he wasn't eating enough and he passed out and he fell on his jaw. Folks, he can't even chew a hamburger patty. That is so sad. I'm so sorry to hear this, Chi.
Yeah.
I pray for a speedy recovery on your jaw. How long has it been?
Since it's already been like this year. It happened this year. So like just say I got 9 months of my ear to be recovered because I can barely hear my right side. So because everything from here, and here shattered. I shattered my jaw in 3 places, so the bone stuck out right here in the middle. That's why I have the scar here,
God.
and that's why my jaw hangs
Oh
like
wow. Wow. So it's been like 8 to 9 months?
this. Yeah.
Wow. So it's a slow recovery, right? When
Yeah.
you break your jaw. It's not like a broken arm.
No.
In 3
this
months
is-
you'd be up and
So
going.
when they didn't put no plate or nothing, they just made me heal out of, they kept me with like wires, and then I had rubber bands.
Oh
They
yeah.
clipped
The whole
wires.
works.
So, yeah.
Well, Chi, I pray for a speedy recovery. It was
Okay,
nice
thank
talking
you.
to you, and I'll keep you in my prayers.
Alright.
Okay, bye-bye. So folks, I'm out here in Guam Paradise. This is Dan right here. Look at him. This ukulele is very valuable to Dan. He said you can take his money or his wife, just leave his ukulele alone. And then you have Rob out there who's fishing. So this is what Rob does. He lives off the land. Good throw. Good throw. So folks, this is Rob. This is what he does to sustain a living. Rob is a seasonal worker. He works like 3 months, then he takes a break for a couple months, then he works another 3 months. In the meantime, this is what he does. When I first met Rob, he had his own place, he has his own car, and he had a job. But he was always in the beach. You can always find him out here like 90% of the time. So I told him, I said, Rob, you might as well just live out here. And so
Advice taken.
this is what he's doing. He is not homeless. He is
At home.
exactly. This is what he enjoys. This is what he loves. But every now and then when he's low on cash or he needs money, he goes back to work. It's a contract worker. He has it secured. So he's got it like that. It's his choice. It's what he enjoys. He's living. So Rob, how long have you been throwing the net?
I just recently learned from my older brother how to throw a net. So now I'm learning how to spot the fish and you know, what kind of fish to spot and how far out to spot them. And
Oh, so you're still in a learning process.
yeah, right now
Okay.
I'm just getting the hang of my own throw, and now I'm learning how to spot.
So before this, how were you fishing before this?
Before, rod and reel, or if not, I go spearfish.
Oh, okay. So that's what you're.
Yeah, that's what I was accustomed to, like teching. Teching,
Oh,
just open the
okay.
big net and close it and get every fish in the middle, you know?
Okay, but so now your brother taught you how
Yeah,
to
how to
taladza.
And
Okay.
now that's why I'm going to try to join the Taladza 2000 crew.
So folks, if you don't know, the Chamorro word for this is taladza. What he's doing right now when he throws the net out, it's called taladza.
Yeah, that English
And-
word, a throwing net. Yeah.
When you take a really big net and you go from one end to the other end and you
And you close, it's
Close
like
it in?
you make a U, and you, or not, you close it like a circle, and then what you do is you go in the middle and you start panicking, scaring all the fish to the net, so the
yes,
net
and
can
that's
get
called
stuck.
tekken.
Yeah, teching.
So this is proof right here that you don't need to panhandle. You can sustain a living, and that's what he does.
I'm not gonna ask for help if I feel like I can do something else to help
Yes,
myself.
I mean,
you
look
know?
at him. He's
Yeah.
look at him. He's fit. Look at his body. He's nice and fit. There's no reason. But anyways,
Okay, yeah, getting dogness out here, and
but this is Rob. Anyways, Rob, I spoke to Rob earlier, and I was telling him about Tommy and MJ's situation.
yes.
And the land that Rob's staying is private, so we have to respect that. But he said he can help them out by showing them a spot where they can pitch their tent and be safe and secure.
and nearby where I could also help them if I can help them, because I
Yes.
will help them whenever I can.
Yes, like I was saying earlier, that's the kind of person Rob is. Even if he doesn't have much.
I don't have much, but whatever I have and I can help, I'm more than glad to, you know.
Yes, and you guys look out for each other,
Yeah,
right?
hospitality and help. Just however I want to be treated is how I treat other people. It's just only fair, you know.
So if you see Rob, hey, look,
Don't be shy because me, I'm not.
yes, and if you can donate anything, hey, he's not
Yeah,
asking,
I'm not-
but if you can, I'm asking for him
Yeah.
because he helps out a lot of people, so he can use those things that you give to him. He can continue to help people
continue
out.
to help whoever I can, whenever I can.
So remember, if you see Rob, no, he's not asking for handouts or panhandling.
But, whoever wants to help, that is greatly appreciated.
Yes,
And,
because Rob helps others.
Yeah.
So if you help him, it's like it's going to others
yeah,
too.
I'm not selfish. You know, I'm changing my life around and trying to be a better person by treating others exactly the way I want to be.
But you know what? Since the first day I met you, you always been like this. You always
Yeah,
been
I
helping
mean,
people.
Because it's just the way I am. I'm trying to stick to positive and be positive and get positive vibes, give positive vibes, and that's how I stay happy. You know.
Yeah. So when Tommy and MJ got into trouble and they needed a place, the first person I thought was this man right here. I said, who can I trust that can give them a safe,
Yeah.
secure place to pitch their tent? And it's him right here. This is
Thank you,
Rob right
thank
here.
you.
Yes. So thank you, Rob, for everything you do.
You're welcome.
Thank-
Thank you for everything you do on your channel. Cause I don't even have a phone, but whoever's phone I borrow, I subscribe on every phone.
Hey, and thank you for helping the poor and the homeless too.
You welcome, yeah, and I do it from my own good heart, and I just don't want anybody to think that I try to benefit from it. The only benefit I get is seeing them happy and a lot relief from stress and whatever it is that, you know.
Yes. So if you see Robert, please don't just come up. This guy is a cool guy. Come
I'm
up and
a
just
social
introduce
person.
yourself. Just say, hey, Rob, I seen you on
Yeah.
on Planet Guam.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to meet you. You know,
Yeah.
he's not gonna like give you dirty looks.
Yeah,
or
I'm not
who
that
are
kind
you?
of guy. Hey, I want to spread the island style, the island life, and I will spread it to everybody I know. You know.
Yes. It was good seeing you again, Rob.
Yeah,
And
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for all you do.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you too.
This is Planet Guam signing out. This is coming from the island of Guam. This is Dan dedicating this song to his mother.
Won't you play a simple old-fashioned harmony. Play a simple melody. Musical dreams, so sing a honey song. Oh, won't you play me some rhyme? Just play those classical lines my mother sang, sweet, beautiful rhyme. So if you play it from the copy of the tune that is choppy, and you get my reply, 'cause that is I wanna listen to rhyme. Kadawatan tuloy ko, Ilago.
Wow.
That was
Thank
for our
you.
mom. Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me out here.
All right. You're
Yes,
welcome, my
thank
brother.
you.
Anytime, anytime.
And that song was dedicated to their mother. So Gunter, who is your friend that you're talking about?
As far as I know, Joe goes by the name Joe.
And what do you know about Joe?
He's got no money. He's trying to get back to either Hawaii or he said he mentioned California.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked me about like banks and lend money. I said, I don't know.